Okay, today I'm going to show you how to change the PTO fluid in an International 560. So here's the housing. We've got a level plug here. Drain plug is up underneath there. So it's important to know you want to take the level plug out first to make sure that it's going to crack loose before we undo the drain plug. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to remove this level plug. Just need a 3/8 ratchet for that. Got our drain pan ready. Shouldn't be much that comes out of this hole. The level should be right at the bottom of the plug, but a little bit might come out. There we go. So the level was perfect. You can see it's pretty black, so it was due to be changed. Okay, so next thing we're going to do, we're going to take the drain plug out. Now what we're going to need for this is the box end of a 7/16 wrench. We don't want to use the open end because then we can curl up the sides of the drain plug. So we use the box end of the wrench. Okay, now just to be clear, the drain plug we want to take out is this one. We don't want to take this one out. This is the transmission. So we'll take out that drain plug. So we'll let it drain and wait till it's done draining. Then we're going to rinse a little bit of clean through this plug here. Okay, so now that it's all drained out, next thing we're going to do, we're going to take this vent off of here. So you can see I already got the vice grips on it there. You can see that from in here. So we'll loosen it off with the vice grips. And we can take the vice grips off. And you can unscrew it by hand. Now you'll notice I got the flashlight in here to see a little bit better and also clean some of the dirt away from it. So okay, so now that that's out, we're going to get our funnel and flush some through it. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to flush some clean fluid through it. So we got Chevron 1000 THF. Some companies will call it trans hydraulic or a TDH. Well, we're going to use the Chevron today. So what I did, you can see I cleaned off that plug a little bit more so we don't get any dirt down in there. Just held my finger on it and got a rag in there and wiped around so it's nice and clean. So we'll put our funnel in here. I guess also point out here, so what I did, I moved this seat all the way over. It's this lever here and it moves back and forth. So I got that seat moved all the way to the side there. So we have a little bit more room to get our funnel in here. So get that funnel right down inside that hole there. We'll just flush a liter or so down through there. You can see it's coming out. Still pretty dark. I guess if it hasn't been done for a while, I would suggest just flushing it through until you get clean fluid coming out the bottom. Okay, so now that we've flushed some fluid through it, we're going to put this drain plug back in. We use the box end of our Williams ratchet wrench again. Now when we're tightening up these plugs, they don't have to be real tight. They just have to be somewhat tight. There's no pressure on this, so they don't have to be taped, they don't have to be silicone, they just have to be snug. So now that we got the drain plug back in, we're going to fill it up with fluid. So we still got the funnel up here in the vent hole. Now we're going to fill it up till it starts running out this level hole here. So you can see it drains kind of slow out of that funnel. So just watch for it to run out this hole. Once it runs out that hole, it's full. Okay, so while we're waiting for this level to stop dripping out of there, what we'll do, we'll put the vent back in. So we'll take the funnel out. Then we'll take our vent here. We got our small set of Williams vice grips ready to go. So we'll take that vent. I'm just going to hand tighten it in there as tight as we can get it by hand. Then we'll take our vice grips. And just snug it up. Okay, so now we got the drain plug in, we got the vent in. We're going to put the level plug back in. Now you notice the oil's not pouring out of there anymore. It's just a slow drip. That means we're at the perfect level. So we'll get that plug in there. And we'll get our Williams 3/8 ratchet in there. Just snug it up, same as the other plugs. They don't have to be real tight, they just need to be snug. So just to review, fairly simple job. Just need your vice grips, box end of a 7/16 wrench, 3/8 ratchet, funnel, drain pan. Take it out, run it for a couple hours, check the plugs, make sure they're not leaking. They shouldn't be if they're snug, but just check them anyways. And that concludes our video.